All right, I am here with this wireless backup camera, and I was going to put this in my car, and I still will, but I wanted to actually do it this way so I could give you an idea of how all this works. Because I think the title wireless backup camera is true, and it actually is really cool, but I want you to understand exactly what is wireless and what is not here. So most of these backup camera systems, you have the screen in the front up in your dash, and this plugs into your cigarette lighter power just like this one does. I have it just in a power supply over here. You can kind of see that just like that. And then you have to run a wire usually from this right here all the way to the back to the camera, which usually means you either run it like up above the upholstery of the roof of your car or under all the seats or something like that. It's kind of a pain. And then you screw the camera onto the license plate, on top of the license plate here. That's why it's got these holes here. You screw that on. Anyway, this is different because you don't have to run that wire. This camera is powered through your brake line. You can use, and there's instructions. You find the brake line power, or brake light, not brake line, sorry. You find the brake light power, and then you literally just tap into the power of that to get the power for this camera. And then the connection from this to this is actually wireless. So if you can see right now, so I've got the screen itself. Oh, I just disconnected the power on accident. Push that in a little tighter. So I've got the screen itself tapped into this DC power right here. And then I have a totally different DC power cable right here. Now I have it just connected like that because I'm just doing this real quick to show you. But you would do some connections with some little wire nuts or something onto the brake light power, and then the connection between these two, totally wireless. So there's no wire going from this to this. So that's pretty cool, and it's a pretty decent quality. It's hard to tell on here, but yeah, I mean, I have no complaints at all about the quality of this. It'd be more than enough to see where you're backing up on the car. It does have some features where you can flip it, mirror it, I think 4 different ways. You can, depending on your setup, and if you have it right side up, upside down, you can adjust this fully, so you can make it higher, lower, whatever, according to your car, where the camera's aimed and all that. You cannot, no, you can aim the camera. Yeah, you can aim the camera a little bit. It's got a little bit of play in that screw right there. So you can aim up and down. You can't aim left or right, but presuming this is on your license plate, you wouldn't need to aim it left or right because usually license plates are in the middle. If you have an unusual situation where a license plate's not in the middle or something, you could always just screw this into a different part of the car. I'll leave that up to you. But it's got these lights on there, which aren't going to be a super powerful backup light, but between the backup lights of your car or truck and these lights, which help illuminate what the camera is seeing, it should be enough to work in high light or low light. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an idea of how it works. Wireless from here to here. This is powered off of the brake light power. This is powered off of your cigarette lighter in the front of your car. And then you don't have to run that annoying wire all the way down the length, which also means, like, if you're doing something like an RV or a trailer, you obviously wouldn't be able to run a wire. So this can, as long as there's brake light power, you should be able to tap into it and have your wireless camera. Pretty cool. Check it out.